Don't mind me while I move my computer. It's good to see everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a good change of seasons. It's beautiful weather here in the Northeast, here in the New York area. So beautiful thing is that 80-degree day today. It's going to be a beautiful day to be outside or be inside doing something active. Rainy season is kind of over, muddy season, what they call it up here. But hopefully people across the country are doing well, as you know, California with the fires and whatnot. I hope everybody's safe and kind of being precautious. You know, down south, definitely stay, very hydrated and whatnot. And people in the Midwest, just hold on, because you guys are dipping from 70 to 80-degree days all the way down to 40s. So just leave the house with the appropriate attire and make sure that you get your daily stretch throughout the day. But I'm Alan, back to that, and I am the CEO, CFO, and the #1 stunner of Punisher Fitness Solutions. Nice to see and meet everybody. I was talking to one of my clients. I informed them that I would put together a video, in regards to some stabilization abdominal exercises. I first want to start off and state that this is not a doctoral video that states that this is going to heal any pain, nor will it fix any problems, but these are basic fundamental abdominal exercises that will essentially allow somebody that with the most basic understanding of fitness and things like that, it'll be hopefully injury free. It'll be very simplistic, easy to understand, things like that. I'm going to be moving the computer in a moment to kind of set it down on the floor, and that way you can essentially see what I'm doing. I want to apologize to my current clients and customers that I was supposed to get to this a few days ago. With all my testing going on right now, it's just been hectic and whatnot. I will be sending you guys emails with this link attachment, but also with availability for this upcoming week's sessions. Next, here we go. I'm going to move the computer. If you see or hear anything in the background, it's a busy day out in my neighborhood. People are walking dogs, etc. And, well, it's just the way it is when it's nice out. So bear with me, folks. All right, I'm moving to the floor. All right. I'm going to bend the monitor down. You can see I have my yoga mat, which is a wonderful thing. Moving the computer over, sliding. My yoga mat is running the long way. Okay, you can't really see my head. I'll tilt this. We're essentially going to work on the first abdominal exercise, and that's going to be called, oh, pardon me. This might be a little easier. First abdominal exercise, and it's going to be called marching. It's a very simple passive exercise, but it's very key. Any people that might have issues with tight hips, tight glutes that are turned off. Glutes are your butt muscles. You have two major ones back there that people recognize. There's others, but we'll just go with those two for now. Also aspect people that have very poor posture, have a very severe deviation in the lower back, such as, let me put it this way, lower back curvature, if that makes any sense. This could potentially help, and it's called marching. All it is I'm going to move the monitor a little better to this position. I'm sitting, okay? I'm sitting, I'm laying down, okay? My head is on the ground. I'll turn the monitor, okay? And from there, all you do is you elevate your feet. Elevate your knees to be at a 90-degree angle from your hip line. Kind of bring your feet up in the air. You're going to feel in that lower abdominal floor, right down here, pardon me, that it'll feel kind of tight and tense. If you feel any pressure on your lower back, simply bring your hips up, sit on your hands, okay? That'll kind of decrease the angle. And all you're going to do is extend, 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 extend. Now, as far as these go, pardon my angle, might be a little bit of glare. I'll turn away from the glare, hopefully. As far as the angles go, you don't want to feel the pressure on your lower back. You might feel a little bit of clicking of pressure in the hips, but that's pretty normal. Most people that start exercising or are exercising or have desk office jobs, things like that, have very tight hip flexor complexes, TFLs. If I got too scientific, your hips are tight, butts are tight, your abdominals are weak, etc. Okay, that's called marching. For the basic instructional NASM certification, they essentially state that for people in the stabilization phase to try to focus on around that 15 to 25 per set rep, repetition rate. And so what I would say is if you can make it to 15, go for it. If you can get it up to 25, go for it, and then essentially take your equivocal rest that is necessary for you to recover and get ready to do it again. Depending on the phase of the stabilization that you're in, you can go from there. But that's step one is marching. If you have questions about that, I can give them a better descriptive video if you hit me back on the YouTube and go from there. Next move. Now, the second move is called a clamshell. And this isn't so much an abdominal exercise as it is a kind of a butt exercise. It really fires the glutes, okay? And in firing those glutes, it'll kind of take some of that pressure off the lower back and the hips, because essentially what happens is that you have an area in your butt that is turned off. From lack of activity, lack of initiating it to do work or whatnot, it gets turned off. And it's nothing detrimental in a sense that you didn't do anything wrong. It just happens. It happens to me, and I'm one of the very active people that I would say within my circle of friends and family. I climb mountains, I do everything, and it just happens. I have to stay on top of certain things. And it's called a clamshell. If my descriptive video does not give you enough information, then be sure to just YouTube search it out. There's a couple doctors of physical therapy, which is what I'm going to school for, that already have clamshell videos out there, and it'll be very beneficial. Clamshells are a kind of different exercise in the sense of I'm on my yoga mat. I'm just laying down. I'm going to point this away from my face so that way you can kind of see my lower torso. And pardon my... Alright, so what I do is I have my knees coupled up. They're just kind of in a relaxed state, knee to knee. My feet are together. And all I'm going to do is open my legs, close my legs. 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 You can work on focusing on about 25 of these, and what this is actually going to do is it's going to really invigorate this area of the glute, the outside part of the butt, and you're going to feel tightness. And once you get up to that, say 20, 25 mark, you're going to really feel some tight things. Even in your hips, your TFLs, which is a ligamental complex, you might feel tightness in there, but what you'll feel is like it'll be a very unique feeling, because more than likely this is already turned off on you. But what this is going to help do is kind of turn part of the butt muscles on and essentially release some of that pressure on your hips and lower back, and it will over time improve your posture, your functional mobility, and other things like that. Big key here is that I have my heel and my foot together, and I'm just opening my knee up. As you can see, my feet stay connected at all times. Now, open. It doesn't matter how fast you go. Just get the proper range of motion. My head the entire time is laying down. Okay? So that might help you out there. Pardon me as I move the screen back up. All right. So you have that. Those are clamshells, as you can understand why. All right. Once again, you go into that 25 repetition, 15 repetition speed range of motion. Next, we're going to do hip ups, and they are exactly what they are. They're hip ups. I have about a minute left on this video per YouTube stipulation requirements, and hip ups are an exercise that are very challenging for some people because of lack of flexibility and strength. As you can see down here, my feet are on the ground, my body is flat, my head is flat, my hands are on the ground. All I'm doing is driving the weight through my heels, hip up to flat, hold for 2 seconds, come down. Hip up to flat, hold for 2 seconds, come down. Hip up to flat, hold for 2 seconds, come down. I know that was kind of rushed, and I'm sorry, but I only got the 10 minutes. So once again, I'm Alan at Punisher Fitness Solutions. Hope everybody gets something out of this video, and be sure to have a good fit day and come to meet us where we can get you fit through the solutions and the combination of you and I together. Have a great day.